Alright, Proverbs 31. Finally, the last chapter. The words of King Lemuel's. I think I'm saying it right, I don't know. Lemuel's mother. The words of King Lemuel, the utterance which his mother taught him. What, my son? What? Son of my womb. And what, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to that which destroy kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes intoxicating drink, lest they drink and forget the law, the pervert the justice of all that afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those who are bitter of heart. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Open your mouth for speechless, in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. A virtuous wife. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. She does give good and not evil all the day of her life. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and a portion for her maidservants. She considers a field, buys it from her profits. She plants a vineyard. She girds herself in strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that her merchandise is good, and her lamp does not go out by night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hands holds the spindle. She extends her hand to the poor. She reaches out her hand to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine, linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates. When he sits among the elders of the land, she makes linen garments and sells them. The supply is sashes for the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom on her tongue. It is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her husband, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is passing. But a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hand, and let her own works praise her in the gates. That's the book, and that's the chapter. 31 of Proverbs 31. So, that was a short one too. I always say short one whenever it's the 4th minute. Pretty much I'm listening to just, I don't know if you guys have pretty much heard this, but it's Pandora After Dark, but it sounds like Snowfall. It's a 1 hour. I like those types of stuff. Calming, chill, and all that stuff. But for Proverbs 31, the first part of it, pretty much it's advice to the men. Don't drink. Pretty much that's what I got. Don't drink. Don't trust women that drink. I think I must be putting words in there, but I only know that don't drink. It's like toxic. Don't intoxicate yourself. Is a word that I saw in there. But from there on is how you find and how you see, well, how you find a godly woman. Proverbs 31, basically, I've heard it every single time. Proverbs 31 is mostly about talking, finding a godly wife. It's not because pretty much if you're in a time that you want to find a godly wife, recommend you reading Proverbs 31. But still, if you're still single and you still say that you're not ready, well then you're not ready. Either you're not ready to, you don't know how to have good communication, me. Either you don't have trust, either you don't self-love yourself, or either you don't put God first. All those four. I struggle with all those four. Since my last relationship was pretty much my first toxic relationship as well. But I'm not saying I'm single and I want to get into a relationship. No, I'm saying I do have this type of things that I'm trying to learn and teach myself how to love myself. Because pretty much I've been helping a lot of people. I don't have time for myself, and that's something that I need to do. Pretty much have some time for myself. Whenever I have time for myself, I always say, let's do this, let's do that to myself. I tell myself that. But I always think about my cat. I love my cat. I want to take him everywhere, but I can't. But God put God first every single time. But if you don't have to put God like pray 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night, you don't have to do that. Whenever you say God first, it's just like what I'm doing right now. Don't forget God every day. That's the thing. Don't forget Him every day. It's been helping me more actually. Having the Word of God here. Having to read to you guys a book of the Bible, in the Bible, Proverbs. Pretty much I've been wanting to read. I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to be reading a book in the Bible like this. I want to do more videos, any actually, but today I had to be with my dad. I had to take care of him. He's sick. Pray for him, please. Um, but yeah, all I can tell you if you want to put God first, just read a verse. It doesn't have to be you reading a whole chapter. It's if you want to. Whole chapter if you can. If not, read a verse. It doesn't matter. As long as you can read a verse, as long as you can actually put it in your head and pretty much meditate on it. Pretty much that's all. But I'm not trying to force, I'm not trying to boss you around, but do what you gotta do if you want to put God in your life, if you want to have Him in your life. But yeah, trust. To be honest, I lost almost everything I trust after that relationship, cause there were some things that I didn't want to hear. I thought some of the words that were outspoken by were, cause in my last I was hurt, not that hurt. I was pretty much spoken badly. I was pretty much judged a bit. I was pretty much messed around. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. I'll see what's up with other book we have in. Peace.